DC Rice here, and thanks for checking in with us for this Frederick High football preview. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Vince Ahern and a few of his players to break down their upcoming season for us.
Again, we're pretty young. Well, we have some speed. It's kind of similar from last year. We're just a little smaller, but we have some speed though. But other than that, we should be all right. We're switching our offense up a little bit to a triple option, and a couple of our guys that's going to be participating in that is Deontay Taylor, Marcoy, Jerron Smith, and myself.
I think we're going to be pretty good. We just got to come out here and be aggressive on the practice field. We got to be like more intensity. We're doing good out here. And I think we're going to be a good team this year, hard to beat. There's going to be teams out there that's going to be good too, but I think we can get it over it.
I think for us, it's really it's for everybody, it's consistency. You're going to go through the season, as is all the teams, and you're not going to play well in certain games, and you're going to have other games that you feel like you play real well. And when you're doing well, it's the games that you're not playing well, but you still win. And I think that's where we need to get to. And that's really, that kind of defines a good team when you go in there and you come out and both yourself and the coaches, the players, they all know that it wasn't their best effort, that we didn't execute well, we didn't maybe play that great on defense and their tackling and things like that, but you still came out with the win. And so those are the games, I think, for us that are going to define how the season goes.
The first game I'm really looking forward to because it's a rivalry, and that game's always live. The atmosphere is good, and I'm expecting big plays from the team. And that's one game, and also TJ game. Everybody wants to see that game.
Tuscarora, they beat us 2 years in a row, and we got to get back at them. It wasn't in close games either. They had us by a lot, so we just got to get back at them. And Thomas Johnson, right across up there. Those are two big games that I'm looking forward to. Hope I had a good game on them.
You always want to look for that first game, and we don't get to look past that too much. Tuscarora, and I'm sure they feel the same way. That's quite a rivalry, and I know the TJ Frederick historically has been a huge rivalry in this area. However, the Tuscarora and Frederick split is much more recent. And these guys, just like the TJ guys, they grew up together. They may have played football together. They obviously know each other and have common friends. And so when you get out there on that field, it's tough, and it's tough to do that in that very first game. TJ, we play them at the end of the year, and so that's our homecoming. That's TJ's homecoming. It's a huge game for the whole area. That's a tough thing to do, would come out of the blocks in that first game and go against an opponent like Tuscarora. It's an awful good team and well-coached team, and obviously the two communities very, very competitive.
And let's finish up with the public schools with Frederick.
Frederick has two of the best skill position players in the county, and wide receiver Jalen G and running back Deontay Taylor both had over 1,000 yards last year. The issue for Frederick is they have a new quarterback. They're going to have a new quarterback. Deion Walker graduated, and is the quarterback going to have enough time to get the ball to all these players, because the offensive line is going to be entirely new. But when you have kids the caliber that Frederick does, I think they're a possible playoff team, even in a region as tough as the 3A West.
G's a national recruit. He's going to be the guy everyone is talking about coming out of Frederick County next year, because he's only a rising junior, along with many of Frederick High's skill players. So this is a team that's not only built for a dangerous situation this year, but also could be very good next year as well. All the skill players, like Greg said, other than the quarterback, are back. But they have a lot of holes to replace on the line, which always seems to be the theme at Frederick. They either return all the line and no skill, or return all the skill and no line. This tends to be the latter situation. But I think the pieces are there for Frederick, to give some teams a real run this year. They're in that 3A West, which once again makes it a very difficult situation to get into the playoffs, and they open a season with Tuscarora. So that's one of those really tilt ball games. You win that, they're in good position. If they lose that, then their back's up against the wall for the next 9 weeks.